Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Have you ever watched a motivational video or read an inspirational book but found that it just doesn't apply in real life? Or have you ever attended a training program and failed to implement what you learned on the job? Chances are that you do have some knowledge about effective communication skills, but lack the confidence to use them. You probably know what to say, but not how to say it. There are two types of communication skills: verbal and nonverbal. Most people focus on developing their verbal skills, but neglect nonverbal skills. The truth is that nonverbal cues often play a bigger role than verbal cues in shaping other people. His perception of you. If your body language contradicts your words, people will generally believe your body language over your words. Nonverbal awareness is the key to becoming a confident communicator. In today's video, we'll be talking about 5 ways to use nonverbal awareness to reinforce your message. Before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of videos that can help you become a better communicator and leader. Let's dive in. Number 1, eye contact. When we communicate with someone, there are 3 things that we need to pay attention to: the person, the thing, and the message. If we stare at the person, they may feel attacked or judged. If we stare at the thing, we may look like we are disinterested or unfocused. If we stare at the message, we may appear to be unapproachable. The solution is to look at all 3, the person, the thing, and the message. This is known as the triangular eye movement pattern. By making natural eye contact, you show others that you are present, engaged, and interested in the conversation. Also, eye contact establishes a connection between you and the other person. It makes the conversation more personal and memorable. People tend to remember what you say more if you maintain eye contact while saying it. However, maintaining eye contact doesn't mean staring at the other person. It should be done naturally and frequently. A good rule of thumb is to look at the person speaking for 60% of the time and look away for 40% of the time. Here's a bonus tip. In individualistic cultures such as the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK, people usually look at the person they are speaking to when they talk. They also look down when listening. In collectivist cultures such as China, Japan, Korea, and Thailand, people usually look down when they talk and look at the person they are speaking to when they listen. So if you want to show respect to someone from a collectivist culture, make sure to look down when you speak to them and look at them when they speak to you. Number 2, facial expressions. When people communicate, they send 30% of their message through facial expressions. That means that facial expressions are very important. To make a good impression, you need to be aware of your facial expressions and how they affect other people's perception of you. For example, smiling makes you appear more approachable and friendly. Frowning makes you seem unhappy or unfriendly. Biting your lips or chewing your bottom lip indicates nervousness or anxiety. Touching your face too much can make you look distracted or self-conscious. One way to improve your nonverbal communication skills is to use the fast emotional contagion model. First, you need to identify the emotion you want to convey. Second, you need to associate that emotion with a particular facial expression. Third, you need to practice making that facial expression on command. Fourth, you need to train yourself to recognize that facial expression in other people. Finally, you need to learn to mimic that facial expression when you see it in other people. For example, if you want to make someone feel happy, you can smile and say, "How are you?" If you see someone who looks sad, you can frown and ask, "What's wrong?" By practicing this model, you can improve your ability to read other people's emotions and respond accordingly. You can also learn to control your own emotions and express them appropriately. Number 3, posture and gestures. Your posture and gestures can communicate a lot about you, whether you realize it or not. For example, standing tall and open can communicate confidence and assertiveness. Slouching or crossing your arms can communicate insecurity or defensiveness. Gestures can also communicate a lot. For example, using your hands to emphasize your points can communicate confidence and passion. Fidgeting or playing with your hair can communicate nervousness or distraction. To improve your nonverbal communication skills, try to be aware of your posture and gestures and how they affect other people's perception of you. You can also try to use positive and confident body language more often. One way to do this is to use the STAR method. First, you need to set a goal for your body language. Second, you need to think of a situation where you can use that body language. Third, you need to act out that situation and practice using the desired body language. Fourth, you need to reflect on how you did and make any necessary adjustments. Number 4. Personal space and boundaries. This is known as proxemics. It refers to how close or far away you stand from other people when you communicate with them. It also refers to how much physical contact you use when you communicate. For example, standing close to someone can communicate intimacy and connection. Standing far away from someone can communicate distance and disconnection. Using a lot of physical contact can communicate warmth and friendliness. Not using enough physical contact can communicate coldness and indifference. To improve your nonverbal communication skills in this area, try to be aware of your personal space and boundaries and how they affect other people's perception of you. You can also try to use appropriate and comfortable body language more often. One way to do this is to use the Cora model. First, you need to consider the context of the interaction. Second, you need to observe how other people behave in that context. Third, you need to respond by matching or adjusting your behavior accordingly. Fourth, you need to ask for feedback and refine your behavior over time. Number 5. Appearance. Your appearance can communicate a lot about you before you even say anything. It can affect other people's perception of you and their willingness to listen to you. For example, dressing professionally can communicate competence and credibility. Dressing casually can communicate friendliness and approachability. Wearing a badge or uniform can communicate belonging and loyalty. To improve your nonverbal communication skills in this area, try to be aware of your appearance and how it affects other people's perception of you. You can also try to use appropriate and professional attire more often. One way to do this is to use the SAPID model. First, you need to assess the situation and determine the dress code. Second, you need to select an outfit that is appropriate for the situation. Third, you need to accessorize your outfit with items that enhance your professional image. Fourth, you need to put on makeup or grooming that is natural and subtle. Finally, you need to inspect your appearance to make sure it is polished and neat. By following these tips, you can improve your nonverbal communication skills and become a more confident and effective communicator. You can also learn to read other people's nonverbal cues and respond accordingly. You can use this skill in many areas of your life, such as at work, in school, or in social situations. It can help you build better relationships with other people and achieve your communication goals. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please don't forget to leave us a like and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.